I've just got to the bottom of that crevice and it's absolutely littered. Can't believe how much gold's in there. It's absolutely littered with gold down there.
G'day everybody, and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name's Levi. I'm a gold prospector and adventurer in Tasmania, Australia. I'm back today at a river that I came to a few weeks ago. I found some really nice chunky gold, all sitting behind a large boulder in the river. I spent the whole day, didn't find much at all, and then eventually I came across a nice patch sitting behind a boulder. I'm excited to be back today. You can hear the river down in the background. We'll get down there now and see how we go. The forest through here is absolutely awesome, really easy, open going terrain, which is nice for a change. This is different to, whoa, holy moly, that's slippery. Nearly broke my neck already. This bedrock's a fair bit different to upstream, but just keep my eye out for that stuff that I like to work in, looking for the decomposed, real scraggly looking bedrock. I'm really just going random today. I haven't chosen anything specific. I usually try and find places that the topography drops really quick and then it flattens out, and those spots tend to have the gold and the rivers widen up. Might have a quick scratch around in here and see what we can get in here. Just a little
That's crazy, that was all just in one little boil hole. Well, two little boil holes about that big.
I'm working here on small boil holes in the bedrock. Boil holes are typically packed full of rock from the flow of the river over thousands of years. They're great spots for the gold to get trapped. They create a low pressure zone, and because gold's 19 times heavier than water, it ends up being packed in under the rocks.
So in behind this big ledge here, I've just found a what looks to be a crevice. It's got tight packed rocks running right up through there. Fingers crossed we get some gold out of this. Oh, it's deep.
I was shocked to find that this boil hole had no gold in it. But then hang on a minute, because I'd fanned the gravel too hard, it was sitting up high on the bedrock.
So we've got a few nice little bits in there. Yeah, but the ground's very limited. There's only little boil holes here and there, and most of the bedrock's very smooth. So I'm going to push further upstream. Hopefully we have some more luck.
Further upstream, I'd found myself another large crevice. Problem was, it was buried in gravel and it'd take a lot of work to get it out. I eventually hit that clay layer in the base and it was beginning to look promising. very hard to see with the colour of this golden bedrock, but there are a lot of nice pieces of gold starting to show. But the real question was, where were the bigger pieces?
Just pulled up here because I noticed all the bedrock looked really good, nice and decomposed, and some good cracks and crevices. I've just cleaned out this first little pocket. Check this out.
As I'd made my way further upstream, the gold seemed to be a little bit bigger, and it seemed to be becoming more frequent.
There's got to be half a gram of gold in that. One little pocket. Yeah. Have a nice little picker. So the first two little pockets have just been loaded with gold.
So the gold was amazing in this location, but little did I know that upstream under a waterfall, there'd be something to make my day.
So much gold in there. It's so hard for you guys to see. I know it's just that yellow bedrock, but there's so many pieces of gold.
I just stopped to have some lunch, and I noticed these rocks here kind of look like they've been stacked up a little bit, and I sort of walked up in here and then started seeing old relics. I wandered up here, noticed there was a big trench, well, what I thought was a trench, and there's an old drift mine running up in through there. This is the inside bend of the river, and it's funny because I'd been working this large crevice through here behind the bedrock, literally down in there, and was getting gold. So it's funny how I ended up choosing the spot that was right in line with where the old timers obviously had a trench and an adit running right up through there. I didn't get it all because I was getting quite a bit of gold just down in here. There's a couple of spots, one there, one there, and one there, three little sort of ledges that I could work behind. I had no idea that it was there. I was just eating my lunch and noticed that there was something a bit strange about that spot and wandered up in there. I'm going to pack up all this mess and we'll get back to it. was about now that the magic happened. Way upstream, in the middle of nowhere, under this beautiful, beautiful waterfall.
Nice piece.
And there wasn't just a piece, there was heaps of it, and it was a fair bit bigger as well.
Yeah, I've got a couple of nice bits I'm not even at the bottom of that crevice yet, so there could be a fair bit more in there, I reckon. I've just got to the bottom of that crevice and it's absolutely littered. Gold in there. Woo! I can see a little nugget down in the bottom of this pocket. Woo! Yeah, little nuggy. Oh, I'm having such a good time. I'm having the best time. There's so much in it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I've had some good crocuses, but this is something else. This is just crazy. What is this morning? This is just getting so crazy. There's so much gold in it. guess, because I don't know what it is. It's one hell of a waterfall. It's ridiculous. I've finally finished that little pocket. I'll show you what it looks like now that it's cleaned out.
The rocks through the centre of the crevice are overburden that's just left over. All under this waterfall. Now that's what I call a gold rush. That was a lot of fun. That one crevice, and not even that big, just littered with gold all through the bottom of it. Super tight packed rocks right through it. Yeah, it took a lot of work getting in, but man was that fun. Just down over in there. And it's funny, there's only a few other little pockets that had a few little bits in it, but it's really just the one crevice that was holding all the gold, so very bizarre. It felt like my best day on the gold ever, but I think it's just because I haven't had a lot of gold over winter and not used to seeing so much so quickly. What a spot though. What a magical spot. I'm gonna get home now. It's about 5 o'clock. I've got a little ways to get out of here, so we'll get home, we'll have a look at this gold and we'll see what sort of tally we come up with. Alright, we're back at home, folks. Apparently YouTube doesn't believe that my videos are worthy of being suggested. Views are right down at the current moment, and yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've seen a typical trend on that right across the board for a lot of good creators, and I think what's going on is this whole shorts business. Shorts just dominates every platform on social media at the moment. A lot of it's rubbish in my opinion. It doesn't really do any good for any of us, I don't believe. It creates short attention spans. I really hope that you guys recognize the difference between a decent video, something 20 to 30 minutes that the creator puts a good amount of effort into. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed my video today. If you guys could give it a like and a comment for me, hopefully that can help me out a bit and boost things back up. But yeah, I'm absolutely stoked with this trip. I know there was a good amount of gold leading up to the waterfall, but I feel like most of the gold that I got that day actually happened right under that waterfall in that one crevice. If I do return, so stay tuned. I think that'll be coming hopefully on my next video for you guys. Definitely looking forward to getting out there some more. Anyway, we'll add it all up now. We'll take a look, we'll drop it on the scales and see how we did. Dropping it into my recently seasoned pan. You can tell I don't do enough panning. I haven't had a haul like this since last summer. Did a couple of big trips last summer. I'll leave a link to those videos if you want to check them out. But yeah, it's been a while, but this is pretty exciting for me on a new river as well. Yeah, some awesome gold. There's that little nugget. It's really only a picker, but there's a couple of them. There's that bigger bit there. There's a lot of ironstone association with this gold, so breaking off a reef somewhere nearby. A couple of these pieces are almost completely covered in ironstone. Did a pretty good job to even spot them. You can just see a little shimmer and hint of gold popping through. Now I know I say ironstone, but there's potential that it's just been locked up in a bench of a river somewhere for thousands of years and got a lot of staining and things get stuck to the outside of it. So it's got a bit of a coating perhaps, but it could be either or, but yeah, pretty cool.
Now I know I called this one a nugget in the video, but for my standards here in Tassie, it's probably just a picker. What would it be in your area? Picker or nugget? We have 0.71. Now we'll get that total on. Just shy of 20 grams. Another absolutely fantastic day for me. One I'll certainly remember, being under that waterfall. I don't sell this gold, it's not a monetary thing for me. I do like to push myself and break records, and this one's not a broken record, but it's up there amongst the best days that I've had. I hope you guys have all enjoyed today's video, and until the next one, happy hunting and see you then.